What is up, guys? It has been a hot minute since we got some film out there. Took a trip to the beach and also took a trip to Nashville for a good friend of mine's wedding. But got a good weekend of scouting upon us. Going out to a place I hunted hard last year here in Virginia. Tomorrow we will be in West Virginia. And then Sunday, where I put cameras out the last time, I went scouting in Maryland. Had a couple small bucks on camera there over some WMA food plots, but nothing too crazy. Just bought me a new sight on eBay. Got a good deal on a HHA Tetra Max Rise vertical pin. So I'm excited about that. I'm also getting new strings and shooting a 70-pound mod this year. Looking at going to fixed blade due to that incident last year with a Swacker. Probably going to go to a Magnus single bevel. And been looking at the Rip TKO arrows and getting them custom made through Iron Will, or going through the Range Fairy and shooting a Sirius Gemini. Last year I shot around 480 grains, looking to be around there, maybe 500. Would like to get to 500 a little bit heavier, but just want to make sure I'm shooting at least 285 feet per second or more. But going out here, got a couple scrapes. I'm gonna hang 2 cameras, and that's really it. Kind of short trip here for today. It's not too hot, it's only 83, but should be fun. It's almost here. July's really almost done. Got August, September, and buddy, it's on. It is on. I did sell my Hawk Helium climbing sticks. It was hard to let them go. I shot my first buck with a bow using those 2 years ago. Looking to get Lone Wolf Custom Gear, the full compact stick. I think it's 28 inches. I just want to get 2. I think I'm going to do 2 sticks with a 20-inch aider, which that should get me around 14 to 15 feet high, which is enough for me. And then also buy the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Ranger Hybrid stand, where I can sit facing away from the tree and also hang facing the tree. But that should be pretty easy carrying in. I'm not going to be using a backpack this year like I did last year. I do like my Sitka backpack, but it's more of a all-day walking rifle type backpack. So, but that's it for my intro. I will get some more clips once we get out there. Hope everyone's doing well and you guys enjoy the video. All right, just got 2 cameras hung. I'm gonna go back and check this out, make sure it's working. But I got this one down low. I don't have any sticks at the moment, but this is a scrape that I found late last season. This little Automall got a double here, and I'm gonna end up making this one. But you can see there's a trail that runs right through here. And there's a trail that comes right through here. I got that camera set up. I'm going to show you what this drainage, this little drainage system right here. The trail's been hit pretty hard. So you can see it behind me. Right here is a little drainage system, and there is an old logging road that comes up right through here. Looks like it's been hit pretty good. But in turkey season, we've seen all kinds of deer sign in here, so I'm gonna start here. Hopefully everything's good. I'm gonna go check this camera. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Got some things to do. Gonna head over to West Virginia today, and big scout day tomorrow over there. So stay tuned, guys. This is the trail I was telling you about. You can see where they've been walking these fucking gnats, dude. Sorry for my language, but it curves around. I got this camera down here in the bottom where these 2 points meet. So hopefully get some bucks on camera here. You can see where they slid a little bit, not real big, but we shall see. This is the story of my life of these freaking things not working. Ended up moving this camera from down here in this into this drainage to in this drainage because it had no service and or no signal. And it's still not worked last night when I hooked it up. But I mean, I have 3 bars right here on my phone. So I don't know. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm gonna leave it how it is. Might have an opportunity at a bear in here. Looks like he's been eating some blackberries, but I just had a hell of a time with that camera. End up deleting it to restart it. End up deleting the wrong camera. So then I had to run up to the other camera, turn it back on, get it working. And then I rebooted that one. The one that originally was not working. And I don't know. I don't have time to be sitting here fooling with it. These bugs are eating me up. I sprayed all kinds of solar tick spray on it because I'm not getting ate up like I did last summer. And I really have tried staying back from going deep in the woods during the summer because, man, that was a terrible time. But I didn't spray no bug spray, which it really don't work, but it does help. So I'm out of here for today. It is Friday. I'm off to West Virginia, like I said earlier. But we'll be up bright and early. Go check some cameras and maybe put one camera out. So, see ya. Well, as you can see, got a little bit of a downpour going on. But this is a scrape that I found late last season. And then behind it, there was a small tree. And I mean, it was all rubbed up. But got me a little camera. A couple bad things happened. Realized I didn't have a card reader. But anyways, there's a trail right here coming through. It leads up through here. I just opened up this scrape. God bless, I'm getting pissed on. There is an old licking branch. But I'll show you where this tree's at. But anyways, didn't have a card reader, and I went to a local store to get a couple. I'm literally walking through a bedding area right now, but got a card reader. Well, guess what? It took freaking AAA batteries. Here's this rub I was telling you about, but it was last year. It's all beds right here, and it's thicker than a Snicker in here. But in West Virginia today, and rain. You know, I'm gonna. If you guys don't know what to use Buck Fury Synthetics. My phone's getting wet. You know. Sometimes, man, ain't gonna squirt for me. Sometimes you gotta get out here when the weather ain't even good. That's all I'm gonna say. But I didn't get to check them other cameras, because then I also realized that I put them up with one stick and an aider. Let's see if I can wipe this off. Look at this trail coming through here. I mean, I'm on the trail, comes right through here, and then it leads right towards that scrape. Oh man, it's coming down now in the thunder. But overall, good day, I guess. Short day. I'm thinking right here is where I'm gonna hunt. A little bit more open. close to this dam. Buddy, it's coming down. Close to this bedding area, and that's great. So, yeah, I'm gonna get off here before my phone gets ruined. But going to Maryland tomorrow, setting out more cameras. Y'all have a good one. What is up, everyone? It is July 26th. Last weekend you were with me when I went to Virginia. Put out 2 cameras, which I had issues with one of them. And since then I've had a bear hit the one camera and it's knocked it down. Not off the tree, but it is not in the direction that I intended on it looking. Another camera's not working. And then I went to West Virginia. Snuck in there between rain showers. Got absolutely pissed on. But got to put a camera up. Did not check the other 2 cameras due to the rain. And I went and bought a freaking SD card reader because I forgot my own. It hooks up to my phone, and I didn't have the right size batteries. A couple dumb mistakes by me, and I may be done with cell cameras, honestly, because I had issues in Maryland trying to get one hooked up out there, and I have this one right here that I just hooked up. Reveal has billed me for starting this one up, but I normally just set my camera up outside my house, let the dog walk in front of it a couple times, get a notification on my phone, see that it's hooked up, and then I go on with it. But it's just, this camera is not hooking up. I don't know why, and I'm just starting to get aggravated with it. But I'm on my way to Maryland, which I was supposed to go and do last Sunday, but I got a little drunk Saturday night and didn't go. So going there today, Saturday. It's hotter than hell. I do have some water. I'm gonna get some more. I got about an hour and a half drive out there. I had a nice buck come on camera Thursday evening at 9 p.m. over that little food plot. If you watched the previous videos, this WMA, I believe this one was Clover. Had a nice buck, not real big, not real heavy, but hey. I listened to a podcast the other day with Ryan Glitzky, and I can't remember which podcast he was on, but it wasn't a very big one. I just actually looked up his name and was listening to him, and he said if you wanted to be a killer, you need to kill everything, does and small bucks. So I said, I think that's probably what I need to do before I start going after these mature bucks. And he said the mature bucks will come. I'm only 28, so I'm going to shoot everything this year. Last year I was waiting on a nice buck, and so I'm not doing that this year. Going to see if I can stick one early in Maryland, and then, yeah. So that's enough of me going on a rant. We got Maryland today. It's hot. I'm only going to put up one camera if this thing even works. Going to move a couple around to where I seen this buck. And I'm going to get the hell out of there. Hope it's short and sweet. I don't got to fool with nothing stupid. I did get my new bow sight. She's tuned in for about 10 yards. which that's all fully really my backyard. I could really shoot to about 17 yards, but I got these other houses and my fence isn't real tall, so I try not freaking very many people out. We're shooting a bow in the backyard and towards people's houses, but I like it. It's a single pin, 2-dot. But yeah, should be getting bowstrings and a 70-pound mod. It was supposed to be this week, but the guy hasn't called me back. But yeah, and then arrows, and then I think I'm gonna hunt on the ground for the most part until I save up some money to buy new climbing sticks. I still have my tethered platform, but I'd like to get that Lone Wolf Custom Gear hybrid, Ranger hybrid. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, see you out in the woods. Well, I'm here on Maryland public land. Made it in here, went and moved the camera. Got a phone call from a good buddy. I was on the phone with him, didn't really do an intro when I was here, but got in this creek bottom. There's actually an old logging road, or just maybe a park ranger road, something. But I imagine there's gonna be a scrape one here. Haven't found any one. Definitely some scratch marks from some turkeys, but nothing too crazy. Fighting a thunderstorm right now. It should be short and quick, but gonna walk up here and get one of my cameras, move it down here to where I seen a pretty nice buck on camera Thursday night. I'm getting the hell out of here. Hope you guys are doing well.